All right, Akeila, at the Carifta Games was an emotional time for you. Obviously, one of your final times competing at Carifta?
No, actually, that's my last.
No? Okay. Why was it so emotional for you at the Carifta Games?
I felt that I could have done so much better than I did. For me, it was a mental lack, and being in front of the home crowd, it was different because I'm not used to that many people in Bermuda at a track meet, so I think I got overwhelmed and I didn't perform up to the standard that I should have.
Yeah. Now you're signing a scholarship. Mom, proud moment for you?
Yes.
Yeah. Now you've seen her compete from a young age. What has been a joy for you watching her compete?
Seeing her, just seeing her perform, seeing her her progress in her jumps, and her hard work and dedication.
All right, and Mr. Swan, you've been around the sport for quite a long time, and now another one of your athletes going abroad. Is it something in what you're feeding them and what information you're giving them, how they're able to do exceptionally well?
All the above plus others. This is really a proud day for Akeila and all of those persons who have supported her over the past few years, certainly in her athletic endeavors. But her endeavors go beyond just the field of play in athletics. There's so many other important aspects to her life that make Akeila the person she's in. I just mentioned to Akeila and her mom a few minutes ago before we started that there's 3 pictures, and sort of a little additional point to your question, what is it that I feed the athletes? But all 3 of those athletes whose pictures are on the wall behind Akeila have played a very significant part in their development. Aaron Evans, Latoya Darrell, Kayla Ashley Bean, all of them had and have scholarships, and it's nice to sit here today to see another athlete with whom I've had the pleasure of working sign a similar document that offers an opportunity for further development as an athlete, as a person. I'd just like to share something else with you. Akeila was chosen the outstanding teen. That was in February, March of this year, for 2011. Our serious and thorough reflection and reward for all that she has represented in many different areas. In May the 1st to be precise, Akeila was one of 4 outstanding female students at Cedar Bridge. And the students at Cedar Bridge were asked to write a personal mission statement. And then the top person, the top student in each year was chosen. Akeila was a top student with her personal mission statement. I'd like to share maybe an excerpt or 2 from that article that was in the Royal Gazette on May the 1st of this year. Only as high as I reach can I grow. Only as far as I seek can I go. Only as deep as I look can I see. Only as much as I dream can I be. That was a quote Akeila gave in that article. It was by the author Karen Raven. I had to ask her, is that the correct way of spelling her name? And I'll go on further as an excerpt from that article. This quote by Karen Raven mirrors my internal mindset as I strive to exceed that which seems impossible. In my short life, I have achieved much more than some have ever dreamed of achieving in their entire lifetime. I could be satisfied with those achievements and stop reaching for success, but instead, I choose to add to those milestones as I view them as a mere foundation of what is to come. The signing today of other things to come. She is she's more than just an athlete. I found her to be a pleasant, don't let that quiet presence through you. She's tough on herself. She's a tough competitor. I was very impressed, and that's another aspect to Akeila, to the response she gave to your question, Mr. Basin, in terms of her emotions on the day of Carifta. It's a pretty thorough reflection and examination of herself and a revealing of the truth as she saw herself in that situation. Pretty mature, I would say. So it's a pleasure for me to sit here and witness and be a part of this sign, which is a form of celebration. I'd like to congratulate her mom for being there, her parents. Mrs. Richardson, by the way, will have 2 daughters going off to university. There's an older daughter who will be traveling or going abroad. It's beginning university studies around the same time as Akeila. So there's a double congratulations for the wonderful parent that Mrs. Richardson has been, and to the great person. Without any extremes in there, the person that Akeila Richardson is and represents. Congratulations, Akeila.
Now, Akeila, you went to the Island Games last year, and you've traveled abroad to compete as well. What of those events that you've traveled to helped to groom you to the person you are today? How have they helped to groom you to the person you are today, competing in international meets and overseas, away from home?
International meets have allowed me to first see the world from a different view. It has allowed me to travel, which I love to do, and also interact with people from different countries, which has broadened my horizons, seeing what they see from a different perspective, and being able to, like for instance, when I went to St. Lucia, I was able to see how they live down there, and it's not the same standard of living as it is in Bermuda, and it has allowed me to appreciate where I come from, and also what I have been given, and the opportunities that I am able to receive.
Now, what do you think you offer to this school that you'll be attending?
This school, I think that I can strengthen the jumps program. They're recruiting a whole new class of athletes, and so a lot of the team will be new this year, and so I believe that along with my new team members, we can strengthen the team. They have been second in the conference for a number of years, and so hopefully this year I'll be able to help them to reach in that first place mark.
All right, well, congratulations.
One quick question for you, Akeila. What was behind your decision to go to the Owls?
If you would have asked me a month ago where I was going, this school would not have come out my mouth. I was given full scholarship offers, partial scholarship offers, and at the end of the day, it wasn't all about the financial aspect of it. I had to look at it from a broader spectrum. The academics, they have a solid academic program that supports my major the majors that I want to study. And then the athletic side of it, they offered me a similar training mechanism as what I'm receiving here in Bermuda. It's more individualized to me rather than individualized to my set discipline. And so rather than me doing training sessions that are just for the jumpers, it's actually geared towards me specifically. And also, the coach actually came here and saw me jump at Carifta, and after speaking to her and listening to what her school has to offer, it was something different from what all the other schools had to offer, and so that's what I chose.
Okay, keep your pen in place and look up at the camera.
Yeah.